Gang, how's it going from sunny Hawaii? Hope you're all having a good week so far, and today we're going to be continuing our editing on our episode CTV59 Puppy Love. This is session 8, and today we're going to be adding a music video segment to the show. As some of you may know, we have an original song on every single Cutty episode. And what we do is we create a little music video towards the end of the show that sort of recaps our recipe or our day, in this case, maybe a little bit of both. And the song was written by one of our three or four or five great songwriters, Jerry, and thank you, Jerry, for all of your hard work on that. And it's called When a Dog Licks Your Face, and we're going to go ahead and add that to the timeline here. I'm gonna get us going here on Final Cut Pro. So here we are in our Final Cut Pro, and I'm also going to be we're going to be adding some voiceover to fill in like some dead time on a segment. So, and I think we're going to start with the voiceover, kind of piece it together, and see if we can fit it in. And this is some voiceover regarding doggy snacks. And let's see if I can... Oops.
So, as the kids construct their custom doggy treats, now may be a good time to remind everyone to always thoroughly wash your hands before working with food, whether it's for humans or pets.
All right.
Dogs love treats, and people love giving their dog treats. It's a great way to bond with your pet.
Okay. So we're just going to kind of butt these up against each other for now as we go along.
Here are a few more thoughts on pet treats. The 10% rule. Treats and snacks should only make up 10% of a dog's daily calories.
All right, so just kind of putting this all together here.
Yeah, veggies and fruit. Try veggies and fruit. Store-bought snacks may be high. Store-bought snacks may be high in fat or Store-bought snacks may be high in fat, sugar, and other preservatives. So try some fresh fruits or vegetables.
All right. So that's another one right there. So we have these two little fun facts, and we'll add some graphics to go along with this, just to make it easier for the kids to kind of absorb it. All right, so I'm just going to cut this, use my blade tool and cut this down a little bit, and bring in the voiceover icons a little bit closer. Here.
They're calorie-free. And dogs are mostly just happy when you're sharing a treat with them.
All right. I may not need to use all of this. I'm not sure how much time I have to kill already. We're at 5:35 and we're at 6:15. That's almost 45 seconds already, or more than 45. So I have to make sure that that's the length of my break. I don't have too much left here.
There are also certain foods to stay clear of.
I think I'm going to leave that one out.
To get an idea of how best to treat your dog and for the... To get an idea of how best to treat your dog and for...
Get it? Treat your dog. See? Because dog treats. Get it? Okay, sorry.
The best type of treats for your pet, consult with your veterinarian.
Okay, so again, we want people to check with their vets first, and we don't want them to do anything with this. I'll do a graphic on that too, because we don't want the responsibility of somebody, feeding their dog something and then having an issue. So there's going to be a stern warning on this episode, for people to check with your vet first.
When it comes to When it comes to treats, always consult with your veterinarian first. They can make recommendations based on your dog's breed, weight, and activity level.
Okay, so there you go. That'll be the end of that. That'll be a good way to wrap it up, just to, so people remember. So the stuff you want them to remember the most is the stuff that you want to kind of maybe put last, basically. So we're going to grab all this and copy it. What I could even do is make it into a nest, which would be a new compound clip. So this would be a voiceover dog treats. We'll name it, and there. So now it's all one clip. So now it's a little bit easier to deal with. Excuse me. So now we're going to go into the segment where it goes, and man, I don't know how these volumes get so high.
Creative.
All of a sudden, are these at zeroed out? Yes, they are.
Pass it to the next person, right? And then so you'll each get to use your own ingredients.
And boom, it's going to go right there. And so here we go.
So as the kids construct their custom doggy treats, now may be a good time to remind everyone to always thoroughly wash your hands before
As best you
working
can.
with food, whether it's for humans or pets.
So perfect.
Dogs love treats, and people love giving.
I'm just timing it out here. I'm going to fool around with these clips a little bit to get it
Here
right.
are a few more thoughts on pet treats. The 10%
Looking at
rule.
the
Treats and snacks should only make up 10% of a dog's daily calories. Store-bought snacks may be high in fat, sugar, and other preservatives, so try some fresh fruits or vegetables. They're calorie-free, and dogs are mostly
All
just
right, so the
happy
kids
when
did a
they're
Okay.
sharing with
fantastic
you.
job.
So I got a lot of extra. I have a couple clips I'm going to slip in here to make it a little bit longer. Got to find them here. That's pretty much all I've got, so I'm just going to tighten this up and see how much time I can pull off of it here. I might have to pull a few things out. I'm over by about 10
So
seconds.
as the kids construct their custom doggy treats,
All right, so first thing we'll do is we'll tighten it all up. And we do that just by shortening the end and the beginnings of each of the voiceovers.
custom doggy treats, now may be a good time to remind.
And sometimes we can even overlap it. Like that. But I can't do that right now because it's a long story.
Now may be a good time.
I'd have to, what I have to do is select all. Lift it from the storyline. Now I can overlap with it.
Treats, now may be a.
So overlapping. No, still didn't do that. Darn it. All right. I'm just going to stick with what I've got here.
Daily calories. Store-bought doggy treats, now may be a good time to remind everyone to always thoroughly wash your hands before working with food, whether it's for humans or pets.
All right.
Dogs love
Shorten up a little bit here.
pets. Dogs love treats, and people love giving their dog treats. It's a great way to bond with your pet. Here are a few more thoughts on pet treat. Here are your pet. Here are a few more thoughts on pet treats. The 10% rule. The 10% rule. Treats rule.
just tightening this up ever so little.
Rule. Treats and snacks should only make up 10% of a dog's daily calories.
All right. So getting a second here and a second there. It makes a difference.
Calories. Store-bought snacks may be high in fat, sugar, and other preservatives, so try some fresh fruits or vegetables. They're calorie-free. They're calorie-free, and dogs are mostly just happy when you're sharing a treat with them.
So I'm just going to take that. I think I'm going to take that whole those two statements out.
When it comes to treats, always consult with your veterinarian first. They can make recommendations based on your dog's.
All right. I think this is going to be a little closer to our timing on it.
They can make recommendations based on your dog's breed, weight, and activity level.
All right. And that's a good way to end it. So we'll go back to our segment now. And so you can see how much shorter we cut it. And I think that's going to be very close on timing now. See if we can bring it in a little sooner. And the other thing I'm going to do while I'm doing this is I'm going to just lower the volume here of all of these clips right here. And I think I can do that all at once. Let's see. Audio configuration unavailable. Audio configuration is unavailable. So I guess I have to do it one at a time. I'll just do the first one and then I'll copy and paste that setting.
As the kids construct their custom,
I want to be able to hear something, but not too much.
The kids construct their custom.
So I'm using the command key.
Their custom doggy treats. Now may be a good time to remind everyone. So as the kids construct their custom doggy treats, now may be a good time to remind everyone to always thoroughly wash your.
All right, so I'm going to bring this down to about a minus 18 decibels or so. Let's see how that, minus 17.
The kids construct their custom doggy treats. Now may.
I'm going to go with 18. All right, and then I'm going to copy this clip, and then I'll grab all these other clips and paste the effect or the attribute, which would just be all the audio attributes. And now they're all at lower volume. So now it'll be easier to hear the voice over.
Remind everyone to always thoroughly wash your hands before working with food, whether it's for humans or pets. Dogs love treats, and people love giving their dog treats. It's a great way to bond with your pet. Here are a few more thoughts on pet treats. The 10% rule. Treats and snacks should only make up 10% of a dog's daily calories. Store-bought snacks may be high in fat, sugar, and other preservatives, so try some fresh fruits or vegetables. When it comes to treats, always consult with your veterinarian first.
All right, so the kids did a fantastic job with the.
Okay, so I have to take out the very last line out of this one. And then a couple of these are high.
Some fresh fruits or
just a little bit high in volume, so I'm just going to bring them down a little bit. I don't know why that happened or how that happened.
Calories. Store-bought snacks may be high in fat, sugar, and other preservatives, so try some fresh fruits or vegetables. When it comes to treats, always consult with your veterinarian first.
Okay, I think that's going to do it for the voiceover. Let me just see here. Oh, yeah. That's going to be perfect. Just shorten this this nest.
So as the kids construct their custom doggy treats, now may be a good time to remind everyone to always thoroughly wash your hands before working with food, whether it's for humans or pets. Dogs love treats, and people love giving their dog treats. It's a great way to bond with your pet. Here are a few more thoughts on pet treats.
And now I'm just going to add the graphics to go along with it. So just some basic graphics. The first one, the 10% rule. So we're going to click on the graphics tab here. Go to titles. And I'm looking for, gosh, it's so hard to remember what these things are called, the ones that I use. I'm just going to have to scroll through it. This is part of it. It takes time. This is a very time-consuming process, as you guys have seen over the course of time. Okay, let's see. I might have to go and steal one that I already know lives somewhere else on the timeline. Here it is, drifting. This is normally the one that we use. So we'll use this drifting one. And I use a certain type of text. Uh-oh. Let's give that a second. There we go. That spinning wheel of death, not good. All right, here we go.
Here are a few more thoughts on pet treats. The 10% rule. Treats and snacks should only make up 10% of a dog's daily calories.
Okay, so right there. And I'm only going to use one, which would be probably the one on the bottom. So we're going to double-click this one, get rid of it, double-click this one. And then let's give it a better color. So we're going to open this one up here for the face. And let's see what this darker one looks like. Reddish, pinkish. Let's see how this red one looks like. Maybe with some drop shadow or an outline. Let's give it either a white or a black outline. Let's go with the black. And we'll give it more width. And then we use a text called Loop Juice here. So I'm going to change the text as well. There we go. And I think I'm also going to space it out a little bit better. Track it a little further apart. There we go. So, not bad. Do I love the color? I don't love the color. It's not terrible. We don't really have too many other options other than just to maybe make it a little... That's not bad. Okay, we'll go with that for now. That's a kind of like a salmon colored right there. So while I'm talking about it, this will flash up on the screen. I'm going to move it down a little bit because it's a little darker and easier to read down here on the closer to the bottom of the screen. All right, so let's see how that looks.
More thoughts on pet treats. The 10% rule. Treats and snacks should
only... I'm going to wait to bring it in until we change scenes.
The 10% rule. Treats and snacks should only make up 10% of a dog's daily calories. Store-bought snacks may be high in fat, sugar, and other preservatives, so try some fresh fruits or vegetables. When it comes to treats, always consult with your veterinarian first.
Okay. So I have a list of fresh fruits and vegetables that will work, and I think I'm going to use that list. And I already have a graphic that I'm just going to copy and paste and fill in, just make some adjustments to it. Well, that'll save us a lot of time here. But I want to just run up a list of the fruits that I found on this website called PetMD, or something like that. Pet WebMD, WebMD Pet, something like that. Anyway, paste it down here and shorten it up a little bit so it fits in here. And then we'll put a list of the fruits that I have and veggies, which is over here. Okay, and so I got right here, I got all these. I'll copy these from my notes here and add them. And let's see, I think I also have some veggies on those notes too. So what do we have here? Got baby carrot, green bean, broccoli. Just doing a little cleanup work basically here. All right, and then I don't like commas very much. I like dots. Let's see how this looks though. It's not bad, but a little hard to. Not bad. Okay, so let's see how it goes with the audio.
Bob snacks may be high in fat, sugar, and other preservatives, so try some fresh fruits or vegetables. When it comes to treats, always consult with your veterinarian first.
All right, so the kids did a fantastic job. All right, so the kids did a fantastic job with the treats.
Oh man, that audio is it sounds so hot. I know it's not hot. I'm just...
A heart-shaped treat, we have a bone-shaped one, we've got one with a little paw print in it, and we have a parfait treat right here as well. And they look delicious, and we can eat these too, can't we?
Yes, we can.
And we can also eat the other stuff that we made today too, can't we? All right, it's been such a fantastic day today at the Hawaii Island Humane... I see these too, can't we?
Yes, we can.
And we can also eat the other stuff that we made today too, can't we?
So now I'm just gonna again shorten this up, keep tightening it.
And
just cut a little bit off of the stuff that I'm able to cover with B-roll.
we can also eat the other stuff that we made today too, can't we? All right, it's been such a fantastic day today at the Hawaii Island Humane Society, learning about your junior stuff that we made today too, can't we?
So I'm not gonna ask the question because nobody's answering it.
All right, it's been such a fantastic day today. Other stuff that we made today too, can't we?
So I'm just gonna end it at 2.
We made today.
So let's see if that works.
Other stuff that we made today. All right.
Oh, didn't quite get it.
Too. All right, it's been such a fantastic day today at the Hawaii Island Humane.
And just shorten this up a little bit.
other stuff that we made today, too. All right, it's been such a fantastic day today.
And we're getting there. Just going to cut a little bit more out of here and here. Shorten it up. Just tighten it up. We want to keep it tight. I don't like dead air. I don't like dead space. There has to be good video, good audio. I like a lot of audio on mine. Everybody likes something different.
And you can also eat the other stuff that we made today, too. All right, it's been such a fantastic day today at the Hawaii Island Humane Society, learning about your Junior PAL program and meeting all these beautiful, awesome, intelligent, wonderful children. Thank you so much for all that you do for the community. We made some great food, treats for the dogs, but we can eat some of this stuff ourselves as well, can't we?
We have been snacking along the way, but I'm really excited to put it all together and have a wrap.
Kids ready to chow down?
Yes.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so here's where the music video starts.
Oh, yeah, nice.
So it's pretty loud. I gotta go in and mess around with the volume on it here. Make it a dual mono.
Oh, yeah, nice.
When a dog licks your face
Good,
and he's wagging his tail,
Did we shoot
there's
B-roll
something
this early?
he wants you to
Put your next
know.
ingredient on here. Okay?
That's just his way of saying hello.
Okay, so now I've got, let me see if I can make this smaller. I've got this song, which lasts about 2 minutes, I want to say. It's about a 2-minute long song. Let's see. I think. So it starts at 4:30 or so, and it goes to around 6:30. So, yeah, so around 2 minutes long. But look, I've got all these clips that I have to now trim down, and I have to fit all the clips that you see. I have to fit bits and pieces of from here to the end of this segment into this 2-minute song. So that's going to be a big challenge. So what we're doing here is we're going to be kind of going back and forth. So we made some food for the dogs, and we took it back to the Humane Society, and we fed them this great food that we made. And they loved it, by the way. Everyone loved it, and the kids had a great time. But so I'm going to squeeze all of that into this music video of the song "When a Dog Licks Your Face," written by Jerry. Thank you, Jerry. So now you can just kind of sit back if you want and watch me trim clips. All I'm doing here for this first round is I'm just going to be cutting out fat, as I like to say. Cutting out fat means just taking out the stuff that you know is not going to make it onto air. That's an important thing. So you want it, and then what you're left with is our clips that you can then go ahead and use in the segment that you're editing. So I'm just going to make the screen a little bit bigger. Let's see, we've been going for a half hour. Might go for a little bit longer here and get this finished. But I've already trimmed a lot of the food clips, a lot of the clips of the kids eating and all that kind of a thing. So now I'm going to trim the clips. And we had one of the parents brought their really cute little puppy. This dog had a good day. This dog got fed treats from almost every single person. We tried to get a few more dogs over, but they just weren't all available. So this guy really got lucky, and boy, was he a sweet dog, too. I want one. I want one bad. Anyways, here we go. So now I'm looking at clips. Now I'm just going to be digging out the beefiest clips.
Put her chin up, and she'll back up. There you go. Good. Good job, Ash. You did it. See what a good girl she is? I mean...
Okay, so there's just a little one right in here where she kind of just trying to get a little movement, a little motion. So, but this clip is kind of there's not much going on in this clip. But we do have a nice shot of Donica holding the
Good job, Ash.
hot pot there. Okay, and so we'll...
I mean,
So I like that clip too, where she's kind of pointing. I think the other girl had already... I don't know why that particular girl didn't do it, but... Anyway. Just keep trimming out fat, trimming out fat. So this is one where he opens the door.
there you go. Good job.
This young man.
There you go. Good job.
And BB's sort of teaching him how to get the food in there for them.
He likes it. But
Let's see.
Not too sure. Oh, we need Hennessy too.
All right, so he's liking the food we made for him. This doggy here. It's not bad, I guess. So that's a better shot. You can see Abraham just adjusted his iris
Hennessy looks like she likes to eat.
to make it a little bit brighter. So that's the clip we're going to use right there. So we'll show him putting it in, and then we'll show the dog eating it.
There you go. Good job.
And he closes the gate. Boom, right there. And then cut to the next clip. So this is what that would look like.
There you go. Good job.
And I'm going to shorten these all up a little bit.
Oh, he's liking it.
All right, and now we're gonna got another one. That's a nice shot. But I'm just gonna wait till right before to bring the clip in. We don't need all this waiting before and after. All right, that's pretty good. Let's see. All right, just make it that one a little bit tiny longer. All right. Good. And then we're just going to cut it there. This dog didn't really have much of a reaction to the food, so there isn't really much to publish there. This guy looks like he's pretty excited. So we'll start that clip here. It's good that we have a lot of clips. Here, it looks good that we have a lot of clips. We're going to be able to pick the best of the best of the best. And we have some really good clips. So, but just going to get her pulling it out like right here. Okay, she puts it in.
Good
Boom.
Good job. Ooh.
All right, I'll just take it out to about here. I'm going to further shorten these later, but I'm just trying to cut them down, get out the stuff I know I'm not using.
You know,
All right, again, right, maybe let's say right here. Pretty tedious, huh? Like
he
I
looks
said.
eager, and so does that guy.
All right. So I'm just going to take it right there. Let's see.
He looks eager. And so
Right there.
he-
And then we get, sometimes Abraham reached in there and got B-roll. I can scroll through this pretty fast to see that there isn't anything usable here on this clip so far. And sometimes, you know, this happens once in a while. Sometimes the cameraman will forget he has the button, the record button on, and sometimes you get, you know, you end up shooting some stuff that you didn't.
Circle. Circle.
All right, so here's a good one right here. Let's see you play that out.
Oh, he's so fun. He's like the perfect size dog. What we could do.
These clips are they just take time to play out, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, so if you introduce him, it's going to take a little. Close the gate. What's that?
The dogs are liking the food, though.
Yeah, actually you can. Here, don't drop it. Yay!
Oh, she looks so happy. We're going to put her in there. Look at the smile on her face.
We should try and just use it up. How much is left?
Oh, yeah,
All right.
We should try and just use it up. How much is left?
Oh, yeah,
All right. And I don't think I'm going to use this one of BB because she's just, I mean, we're so over time already, and she's been in the whole show, so, but I will take the close-up shot of the dog eating. All right. And that's not, really isn't, that shot doesn't really say much.
And just put it down. There you go. Good girl. Awesome.
It was just a tough angle, so, you know, that's going to go. Okay.
We know who to give the script.
All right. Some dogs loved it. Some dogs didn't love it. Some dogs it was okay. It's just how it goes, though.
Oh, we know who to give the script.
Okay, so that was good. Not going to use all these clips, but gonna just narrowing it down to the clips that I am using.
I'm taking the bowl. Yeah. Did you like yours? Oh, he ate almost all of his. She loved it.
Okay, and then this is the one.
Not so much, but you know what? I think it was still warm.
Of everybody coming out. This is sort of going to be the end of the video, basically here.
It's too hot. Oh, are you sure? Okay. Because this one had 3 helpings, like small helpings like that.
And I think we shot this twice. That one took a little bit too long to play out. So we're going to use this one right here. I think this is it right here. Wow, the whole gang. What a great group of people that was to work with too, man. It was just so much fun. This show took some time to play out. It took us a couple of months to film all the segments necessary, and it's taken us a few months to edit it as well. So yeah, if you I'm going to start mentioning this. We do have a Patreon link, which is a which is a monthly sort of contribution that you can make to help support our efforts, and it's in the link in the box below. And we also have a GoFundMe for a one-time contribution if you'd like to go on and help us out. We use that money to pay for production, pay for the food for the show. We use it to rent equipment. We use it for, we're trying to score a a membership to a stock video library. That would save us thousands of dollars in having to create certain footage because you can go online and just grab it. It's all whatever you can think of has already been created, just about. Of course, our content is unique, but like if I need a shot of a tortilla and I don't have one, it's just easy to go to a stock film library and grab it. So if you'd like to go do that, feel free to go ahead. We just got those links up and running here. So
I don't know how to do it.
this is a good shot of everybody dancing. So I'm just going to take it right in here where it's the quietest. Good job on that. All right, so let's see how far over we are. So we've got 2 minutes. We've got a 2-minute segment. I wish I could. Oh, 1:58:06. So 2 minutes, and then I've got what? I'm starting here at 4:30, and I'm going out to 9:40. So that's 5 minutes. I've got 2 minutes of audio and 5 minutes of video that I have to shrink into that 2 minutes of audio. And I think now that you've seen how I've trimmed all these clips and I've got just the best parts of these clips, I think we're going to go ahead and call it a day here. And tomorrow we'll finish the music video portion of this. We'll finish the music video portion of this by reducing all of these clips right here down into just this 2-minute song here. And that'll shorten our segment up down to about 5 minutes. Let's take a look at our master here. Which we've already shortened some, but let's see, this segment will be around, the finished product's going to be around here. So we have a 27-minute and 55-second show to turn in, and right now we're right at about 26 minutes. So we might have a couple minutes to fill. We might not. I don't know. If we do, we have some stuff we can put in, some other content to put in here, so it won't be a problem. But anyway, it looks pretty good. This is the whole episode right here, the opening, the commercials, and the different segments that we filmed and edited so far. And it has to be fine-tuned and buffed out, but it's basically what we're calling a rough cut here. And I guess that's going to do it for session 8 of CTV59 Puppy Love Cutty Edits. Join us again next time if you guys get a chance. And again, I'm not showing too much technical stuff. I mean, I'm just kind of showing you what can be imagined. If you can imagine it on Final Cut Pro, you can probably do it. If you watch carefully or rewind, you can see exactly how I'm doing things. I'm often pressing keys, cutting back and forth between my move key and my blade key, but other than that, you can pretty much see what I'm doing. It's not that hard. It's more important to know what can be done, because you can always figure out. You can even go on YouTube and find a movie on how to do it. But I'm trying to add some storytelling. I'm trying to add some how-to on the storytelling here as I go along. So thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you guys on the next session. And aloha and ahui ho.